Okay, I am making this video as an overview of a media system that I have set up here in my house. It's an XBMC system with a server. I have 4 machines connected to it at the moment, 5 technically, but you'll see as I go through. And I just wanted to give a quick rundown, and then maybe I'll break each individual part up into small pieces. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so this is system number 1. I don't want to spend too much time on them because I want to get this video under 10 minutes. And then maybe in other videos I'll explain a bit more. If any questions, come in the comments underneath. But this is the system set up. This is my server and HTPC at the same time. And this is XBMC running in all its glory. I'll just go into the movie section and you can see this view shows up quite well. It's quite a snappy system as well. 44 movies it can show up on one screen at one time, and it scrolls pretty quickly. All the DVD box art. You can obviously hit information and more fan art, details, cast. I'll just go in and show TV shows briefly. Show up as banner images that can be downloaded separately as well. At the moment I'm just showing stuff that hasn't been watched yet. If I untick watched, you'll see all of the other TV shows. Great to manage a large selection, especially if I go into Voyager. You'll see there's all 7 seasons of Voyager on a Star Trek note, so you get each individual season as kind of like a disc view, and then if you go into each one you get each individual episode plus a synopsis on each side, and even individual actor information for each episode. So it's really where I like XBMC a hell of a lot. Okay, now I won't go into the pictures and music yet. I will tell you though, you see just up in the middle there's latest added scripts that can be running in XBMC. So when something new has obviously been added to your system, it shows up there and you can just kind of cycle through the most recent stuff. That comes in handy for TV shows, because you can see there are all the latest TV shows that have been added to the system, which is pretty handy. So that's system number 1 really. So again, that's server and my HTPC for the main rig. On to the next one. Okay, and on to system number 2. You'll forgive the shaky camera as there's no way to mount this and show it properly. The reason why I wanted to show you this system is because it's running on a laptop. This is my daughter's laptop, and I just want you to know that this system scales very well. So this is a slightly different theme that she's running on her system here. Some different views. Depending on the system resources of the machine, you can run a skin that will take advantage of either high-end systems, or you can cut back, do a simpler system, and obviously still be able to use XBMC. So you'll see here, you remember the larger view from downstairs. Well, if I go to movies here, it's not quite beefy enough to run that huge big version, but still there's kind of a half wall view here to the left hand side. Still gives a synopsis there, and it's a nice fan art down in the bottom corner. My daughter is a big anime fan, so obviously her TV shows. Now she has access to everything that's downstairs at the same time as well. It's not that it's run on 2 different feeds, but if you wanted to, you could customize a different part of the server downstairs so that you would have access to some shows and not others. And I have done that for some of the larger shows, say likes of Spartacus or anything that's heavily violent. I just don't bother adding it into her system. I have it on a separate section. Again, that's more technical details that I'll go through in another time. Just keep in mind that the system, if you are using it in a full home and you want different people of different ages to use the XBMC system, it is possible with a little bit of configuration you can configure it so that they can get access to some higher content. Okay, so that's that system. On to system number 3. Okay, back again with system number 3. The reason why I want to show you this one is because this is actually running on a very old rig. This is an extra room for my father whenever he drops up, and he's a big media fan, he likes the movies. The thing is, the man is over 60 and he's not technically minded, so I had to come up with a version of this system that he would be able to run. Excuse me. So what I came up with was a simpler skin. The system that he has here can't really run a huge amount anyway. It's an old system that I just cobbled together, and I also have him with a Vista Media Center remote control as well to make it a lot easier, because there's no way he's going to be using a mouse and keyboard. So I'll just show you the system here. His is a very kind of list based system, as you can see here. There's not much fan art involved, and it's not as quick as the other systems. But then it's all down to system resources. This is also coming through on an S-Video connection, because his TV that's in here, it's an older TV, it's not a HD TV. Excuse me. So I just wanted to show that it is possible for systems to be run on really low end and still have it. Now, as you can see, the fan art here takes a while to load in. It does load in. This would annoy the crap out of me, but it's okay for a guest room, I suppose. This is all going to get upgraded eventually. Just to let you know again, it's all modular, it's all movable. I'll hit a movie here just to show you the times, and this is all networking downstairs. He has a set of wireless headphones up here that he uses, and there we go, it's all running perfectly fine. So on to system 4. Okay, and on to the last system that I'm going to show you. This is system number 4. Now, I installed this system only just recently, because I've only just done a reinstall of the operating system on this machine, and you can see up in the top right hand corner up here that it's actually adding in my media as we speak. That's all my music and stuff at the moment. So what I've done is I've added a different skin as well on this to show you how different some of the skins can look from each other. Most of the others that I have all look similar to each other because I like that look, but it's a case of personal preference. You need to go through them all and find one that you like yourself. This one is called Slick, and it offers a different user interface. Not bad, but again, you see, it's all about features that some have and some don't. In this one I decided to show you the pictures application, where I've added a source from my server as well that I store all my pictures on, and if I just go in, you can see them in nice full screen. This machine that I'm running on here that you're looking at is my main gamer machine, and my main office machine as well. So you can just scroll through, and you can do slideshows as well of all your content and different bits and pieces that you want to do. Nothing really too special about this system. You see most of it on the rest of the stuff. The only difference is, I suppose I could, if I wanted to, beef this system up because I have a decent graphics card and processor on my gaming rig, but I mostly use my media, I mostly view my media from inside in the main HTPC rig. So that'd be kind of up to yourself. It's just nice to have the option as well, like I can just install this, and once I have a network connection it's fine. So I'm not going to show you machine 5, because machine 5 is pretty much a clone of machine 3. It's just a laptop running in one of the bedrooms upstairs. What I will show you, if I have enough time left, is I'll show you some of the basic networking stuff that I have inside. That's either the boring part or the interesting part, depending on what way you look at it. So back in a sec. Okay, so I've got just over a minute to show you some of the networking stuff. Sorry for the glare here on the left hand side. This is some of the networking stuff, either the boring or interesting stuff, depending on what way you look at it or what way you're into this kind of thing. This is a switch that I'm using to network all the machines together. It's a gigabit switch. It gives me nice fast throughput speeds for all the connections. I also have this system here connected to my router, which you hopefully can see. Sorry for the bad cameraing. I have a 100 megabit connection that I'm rather proud of, and that fed into the switch by the RJ45 connections that you can see underneath. Gives the internet to all of the machines in the house. And then the machines just get split off. You can see there's a nice bundle of wires here that I have yet still to tidy up. Everything's been moved around recently. That's to go up on the wall as well. Some of the wires just go right upstairs, and they're all nice and tacked in. Again, I don't want to go in too much detail. I want to keep under 10 minutes, so leave any comments that you want to ask below, and I hope I can get back to you. Bye.